not getting any times. 85 with a 4 on one side. Bowman 77, 85 for the Angry Bird. They got to fix the clocks. All right, Mr. Big Dog himself, Mark Mickey, wearing an NC Pro Model shirt today, man. Fastest guy in the park wearing a Pro Model shirt. Love to support those guys. They support me. Let's get it done. Looks like we got
Tom, are we good?
another stout one in the far lane. Jason Harrison, the Party Time Chevrolet. Southern Diamond Company on board, SP Tools. Harris far lane, Pro Charger. Mickey near lane, Turbocharger. Testing this morning. Mickey set out late last night and today after knocking the scoreboard down early yesterday. Mickey near lane. Mickey 62.4 beat Harrison 67.7. 216.73. That's going to be your car to beat. Mark Mickey 362.4, 216. 366.7 for Jason Harrison, a Party Time Southern Diamond Machine. Good solid runs both sides.
Straight and through, and Mark Mickey to the top. 362. We wonder if he could go right back to that 61 and 62 number. I don't think we saw him after the 61 hit, and Mark Mickey probably thinking, I don't know. We'll just go right back to the drawing board at his 62 and
Mickey just went 62 and change. Both cars trying to rotate the earth down low, and it just doesn't like it. Caught up to both of them. Jason Lee's going to get the win light with 478.6. Melanie 514, 95 miles an hour. Two or three.
Obviously, both drivers, those are not laps.
Hollywood Decker coming up. Hollywood Decker, the beautiful Decker salvage machine. Joel Winsley in the far lane. Liberty Gears. Pro Charge combination. Once again, first round qualifying right here at the Flying H Dragstrip.
Our first pair where we see both cars.
Tape delayed, only on Pro Motor
A
Vision.
little bit of tire shake, a little bit out of the groove that disrupts a vehicle very quickly. And I tell you what, if you've ever experienced tire shake,
combination far lane. Mike Decker III, aka Hollywood, right in front of us with a YO Motorsports power plant, the Decker salvage entry. That is a Larry Jeffers built race car right here. Decker bangs the supercharger going through the finish line. 372.0 at only 182. 373.2 for Joel Winsley. That may be in his best run of the weekend. Decker with a bang on Big End.
Joeling early 370s, so Joel and Hollywood will be up on the board. Again, to get down the racetrack, the low 70s, not too bad. I think there's certainly obviously improvement to be made in both drivers. We were a little out of there. Luckily, Winsley skating around just a hair, but
they still off.
Certainly for those two, I think that's something you'll take at least to get you on board. There is improvement to be made a little bit later today. So Joel Winsley 73.2. Yeah, again, Mark Mickey 362. That is your run to beat so far. Certainly.
On the far lane in a nitrous car right here in the near lane. Yes, I don't want to be live. I'll upload in a minute. Tools in the far lane, 470 with a 5, 383, 383.3 for the nitrous machine right here in the near lane. Costa was hard down low, but he lost the grip. ET Edits in the house, doing her thing. Look at that fancy thing.
Earlier in the event, have been able to
Content creator.
I don't think there is a coincidence there. The guys who have data right now,
Oh, you're doing a
maybe
slow
have
team.
just a little bit more of a leg up.
I did.
Hey,
Derek Ward over the far lane. Derek Ward, the moonshine wagon coming in beside us. The moonshine wagon, the Willis. Ward looking to make a stout run right here. So is the moonshine machine. Playing conservative over there, 373, 373. 4088, 4088.
So Ward's 473 just behind.
Good solid run in the heat. Track's pretty hot.
Ward you mentioned earlier was the guy who did get lapped in, and that is paying off. The open, 51 on the tree. The vehicle just seems sluggish the whole way. Yeah. A little sluggish. So
Track conditions 110, 112, 110.
408 now. That brings us to our next pair, Jim Widener and Jay Santos. Jim Widener, 2017 Corvette.
Jay Santos, far lane, the Santos Motorsports, Noonan powered screw-blown Chevrolet Camaro, Jim Widener, the VES Racing Engines nitrous powered Corvette coming up the hill. 79.7 for Santos. The win lights over here for Widener. 74.9, 202 with the BES crew. 74.9 versus 79.7. Everybody making the trip thus far. Only a few tire shake issues. Have not seen this car right here. I believe we got Cole Pez in the far lane in the Cody Cattle MPK machine. Cole Pez in the far lane.
Down the racetrack, but certainly with so many pro-mons here, that bump spot, eventually when we get one, is going to start to drop. So certainly worth noting.
Have not seen this car with a gold blower on top since I've been here. Let's see who it is. Maybe it's got a name on it. Cole Pez in a Cody Cattle machine, far lane. Steel roof and quarter car. Here in the near lane, Jerry. Cole Pez going all the way down to damn near mile-an-hour code, burning out that beautiful Ford Mustang built out of the Larry Jeffers race car shop. Jerry with a pop on a big end. Cole Pez 377.9 and that steel roof and quarters Ford Mustang. Jerry Hunt right here, 384.2, knocking a burst panel out of it. Cole Pez in the far lane, PJS Power, Cody Cattle on board, 377.9 at 200 miles an hour.
A lot of shuffling left to do.
Coming to an end of Group 1 here, I believe, Group 1 end.
Really only 2 cars so far in the 360 range.
Brandon Snider driving a Jim Whiteley owned J&A Services 63 split window, built by the one and only Tommy Mooney. Aaron Rails over there in his screw-blown Ford Mustang made a good run this morning, top of the leaderboard.
Well, eventually we were talking about what a bump spot looks like. Yeah, I think it's got to be somewhere in that low 70s range, probably. I mean, you may, if we get a really good session of cars, it may be in that high 6 range. So, see what happens. Certainly, yeah, sure. So next here to fire the cars up is Brandon Snider and Aaron Wells. Two drivers in the nose, talking about each other. They face each other off in the Midwest Drag Racing Series all the time. Aaron Wells, one of those drivers that we mentioned a little bit earlier.
watching. $71.5 for Snider. He'll be pretty happy with that. Wells, I did not see what happened. He was out of power early. 503, 503.3.
Yeah, 71 and almost 200 mile an hour for Snider when quick break.
Brandon Pez coming up in a quick drive machine.
Rear end quite a bit, getting a little instead of all 3.
That car is owned by his son Cole Pez. Brandon's car is currently being constructed.
Right there, so I think you take that and think.
Not sure who's in the far lane yet. Over there, first time we've seen that good-looking Corvette, Wayne Roberts. Pez's car stuck a tire coming out of her burnout box. For the Auto Smart machine of Wayne Roberts over there. Pez is having some kind of driveline function, it looks like.
Starting line, Robert had issues as well too. There's plenty more in that car. 439 is certainly not.
Scotty Palmer right there in a beautiful split window Corvette. Scott Palmer, PBR on board. Logano Strong, M&M transmissions, just to name a few. I believe we have Mike Decker Jr. over there in the far lane, aka Big Change. Once again, thanks to everybody that will tune into this video later. We're on the tape delayed JSPN. Or should I call it JPN, Jay's Pro Mod Network. JPN at its best.
It's a 3.6 range so far. Pro Modified continues. Mike Decker Jr. and Scott.
And of course, Palmer Langley Motorsports on Palmer's car. 370 with an 8 for Decker. 370 with an 8 for Decker. Looks like Palmer's car drifted toward that bare concrete in the middle. He was out of it early. 457.
370 with an 8, 202.
Once again, thanks to the Decker family for their tremendous support. Tremendous support in making drag racing greater.
Very smart. They won't even creeping towards the center line.
This is a narrow racetrack. Narrow.
On the Corvette.
Where the groove is very narrow. A lot of exposed concrete on the edge. It's unprepped and unglued.
457, but obviously.
Jeff Rudolph and the Ghetto Sleigh out of Brownsburg, Indiana. The Pro Line Pro Charge combination coming up.
This is always such a great meeting.
With a car in the far lane. They try to catch a name on the door. Jeff Rudolph backing up their lane. Sorry, down to 1 camera for this stream. Mill in the far lane, rare horsepower. With 7, 370 with a 7, 392. I thought Brandon was going to stand in front of me. I tried to react. 370 with a 7 for Rudolph. Steve King in the Pilot Racing Savage Machine G-Force race car. Stewicki Power, Liberty Gears, quick drive combination. And Tommy Cunningham over there in the Stroud Safety Ford Mustang.
That's a solid pass. That's a car we were talking about a little bit earlier. That can make point A to point B passes, has a lot of data, and it's very fast. So nicely done for Rudolph. Tracking will sit 14 right now. Now, yeah, you start to look at the list.
Steve King in the Savage near lane. Tommy Cunningham in a Stroud Safety Ford Mustang, screw blower far lane. Somebody banged one over there.
376, 175. And for Keith Hayden, each seat was 39 on the tree. So Keith, keep in mind, $500 on reaction time too. So out of boutique 10, Cunningham 18 right now.
Cunningham back to the drawing board. He ran Mika 1 now. Today.
Alrighty, Big Ron and the M&M M&M transmission machine. Kenny Lang, far lane. Kenny Lang, far lane. Multi-year Canadian world champion. Ron with a very decorated Pro Nitrous career. Now he's in a screw blower car. Purple Heart, Purple Heart. $69.5, $69.5, $71.7's gonna take the win light. $69.5 for Ron, $371.7 for Kenny Lang and the boys in the far lane.
371 and 204. They were glued head to hip, side by side. Now, funny enough,
Spencer Hyde in the Hyde Constructions Jack and the Green Stock Machine far lane. Out of Canada, the Hyde Racing boys, thank them for their support, making drag racing greater with a Pro Motor. This beautiful SS Camaro coming by, first time we've seen it, I believe.
You can run fast, but you gotta drive the car too, baby.
It would not shock me if most of our favorites get taken out on the tree.
I've seen that car before, the Sandman. Spencer Hyde and the Jack and the Green Stock Machine far lane. 69.6 for Spencer Hyde. He's ready to go, 203. Sandman left a little early, 385.3, 193. I believe that's his first crack on the racetrack this weekend. Spencer Hyde, one of the few cars in the 60s thus far at the SmackDown 2024.
Who is number 3, Harris still 2, Mark Mickey number 1. But again, there are cars that are laying down 60 laps.
Keith Gooley in the black barrel. The OG Lard machine over there at Coast Packing. My buddy Cam behind the wheel.
I think he's going to be 30 seconds in this race.
Stick its tire, but he got through most of it. Looks like she hopped really bad on a burnout. Let's see if it makes a difference. Once again, a Coast Packing machine driven by Cam over there in the far lane. Eric G can't make the pit. I believe. Wow.
Only got to about 100 and it looks like that car was getting a little disrupted.
What's up, Lou?
Not a clean pass.
How are you? Yeah, man.
Go back to the drawing board on that one. Again, the burnout, I just wonder if the burnout and the hopping on the ground really affected that car.
How you doing, buddy?
You doing all right?
Oh, everything's great. Never better.
I was skipping track from yours.
Ah, yeah, over there in my golf cart.
Okay.
I'll put him up here in the next
I'm
round.
gonna put him in the car.
All right?
On Frank's car.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that box on top there. Just make sure you give one a blower on it.
I will.
Or you can bring the whole box over here and I'll get it. I forgot. And the front seat.
We will fire up next pair.
Front seat.
Rotor on, Santos, and Cur Shelly. Next up in Pro Line,
Cur Shelly in the far lane. The Brazilians right here in the near lane, MRB Motorsport. Life's a gamble. 5 with a 2 for Life's a Gamble machine. Problems over here for the Fuel Tech Injection machine. 437 with a 5. 437 with a 5.
Again, that's not a clean pass for Santos, even in and out of it, but for the Joker, going to have to turn the wick up on that bad boy. And we are now in final call, funny car. Final call, funny car. This is your final call for the ladies, please. And first call, 420.
Juliano in a beautiful nitrous Mustang near lane. Louis O in the orange car from Canada, far lane. Getting fair, 377, 193 for Louis. Juliano with a pushback. Not sure exactly what happened. It just sounded like he got rich.
Yeah, Juliano's been up here several times for testing laps, but unfortunately that, I don't know what happened there. Obviously, issues with the vehicle.
854 bump spot for 32 cars. 854, terrible.
Push back, so we met will sit 14. Again, 4 cars in the 60s. High, mid, Harrison Big. Juliano, Winsley,
Blake Hall's laying up. Beautiful, beautiful Fulton powered Willis. You know that Willis body style is one of my favorites. Machine, far lane. Schweitzer Dynamics pushing the spray in that thing. Sandy with a decent run, 77.3 at 201. Blake's car fell off 421, only 132. Keith Haney 377.3. Blake Housley 421.
400 feet, that car was shaking the rear end.
Should be almost. Oh, we still got cars coming. Still got cars coming. Got the beautiful split bumper right here near us. The Hart's Turbo Machine. James Beedlin. James One Door Beedlin over there in the far lane. Fucking time slip or something. Holy cow.
That brings us to the debarking race.
He worked on it.
Who's actually give us that mark from up here? Yeah. And there's the damaged door of Tim Beasley. The door that I'm surprised is in one piece, to be honest with you. Yesterday, that door, Jim Beasley shot off of the car. Again, if there's equipment parked in front of the golf cart, you need to move that. If there's golf cart parked in front of the equipment, move it, please. As I was saying yesterday, Jim Beasley's door shot off. 60 mile an hour, hit the wall. Nearly missed full pass.
All right, a little bit of quick track prep.
So we have a little bit of dragging session going on there. Blake Housley.
Wheels or slicks that are in reverse. It's essentially like a track Zamboni. It's kind of like at a hockey rink when you get the Zamboni doing the multitude thing. Equipment, the original tractor dragger design, invented Larry Crisp from Colorado. Couple more pro mods that are laid left, and we will get going with J&A Cur. Big Shot People Services 4.4. Again, the plan is tonight, the event will be to run 3 for calling it an evening. We will also have the Strange Engineering Racer Appreciation Night. That, of course, will be out in the pavilion. So lots of racing, hopefully tonight. And tomorrow, the plan is to finish the event.
So again, some minor track prep going on, minor track prep.
Count all four. Link both fancy bad for Link Cunningham is run. Trash the bar to spark, takes the mark and easily out as well here as well. That door barely made it up there.
All right, looks like we got 4 or 5 pro modified cars left, 4 or 5 left. Split bumper near lane, James Beadling far lane. One door Beadling. Beadling getting down through that 370 with a 3, 370 with a 3, 203, 407 for the split bumper.
703. 703 on the left-hand side is going to move with Beadling. Into the fifth ball.
Finally outsmarted that guy.
I think Beadling's going to be happy with that. Yeah.
Alrighty, last pair. I don't know if Cam and the Coast Packing Machine's going to get a shot or not.
So you look at that, you say, all right.
Frankie Taylor in the SS Camaro near lane. Cummins machine over there, the Pro Charger in the far lane. Frankie Taylor, 373, 199, man. It means a lot for somebody like that to run one of my decals. An absolute legend and idol of mine. Frankie Taylor, 373.
Yeah, I was going to separate Frankie from the top 10, but again, that is a run that gets point A to point B to start, not too shabby. And certainly, I think that's a car that could really introduce some power a little bit later in the day. So, see what happens.
Coast packing machine car. Maybe just a time run. I'm not sure if it's still an actual qualifying run or not. Can't get into that. This will be the last car. Car puts steam off quicker than any car here. The OG lard machine, coast packing on board. Big cam behind the wheel. $72.9, $199 for Cam. That's going to conclude round one of qualifying at the SmackDown. Thanks to all our partners. This won't be a live video, but it'll be a free video. We'll see you soon.